Hi class, this is Hong Min. I'll be presenting about overall assessment of the firm. So far we talked about the competitors as being Samsung, LG Corporation, Panasonic, and Sony. However, these firms are really big firms compared to Technicolor, and it has more sectors than Technicolor has a focus on. So these firms are really kind of hard to compare uh, when you're comparing with Technicolor, apples to apple. So I have here three companies in similar sectors and similar size, and these are the list. If you take a look at the sales of the Technicolor from 2004 to 2009, you could obviously from the graph you will see the downward trending. 2004, their revenue was at about 8 billion euros, whereas 2009 is less than 4 billion euros. So their revenue has gone down more than 50% so far. If you take a look at the um, other diagram I have here, um, I have comparable companies to Technicolor's. Their sales growth rate is doing a lot better relatively to Technicolor. However, with that said, I mean they're still at negative percentage. Well, however, they're doing a lot better than Technicolor are doing. Also, if you take a look at the stock performance and ratio, their stock price has been doing kind of followed what has their revenue has been doing so far. 2000 Technicolor's share was at 650 euros per share, whereas 2010 they had low as 0.5 euros per share. Also, if you take a look at the key ratios here, um, um, especially PE ratio, which is a ratio that how much investors are willing to pay for the same amount of net income, and Technicolor at PE ratio stands at 0.4, whereas comparable companies I have here, Legrand SA being at 19.4, SEB SA at 15.5, and Alstom SA at 8.6, all doing a lot better than the Technicolor are doing. Also, management in the firm only owns about 2% of the outstanding common stock. Kind of tells what the management thinks of the firm. Also, their dividend has been stopped paying since 2007, whereas all the comparable company has been paid out dividend in the last 12 months. So some of the other information I thought it was interesting. Um, they have more current liability than the current assets. So they obviously Technicolor is going to have a hard time expanding because they just don't have enough resources to do that. So also, they had negative common shares in 2009 and negative 455 million euros. It just means that common shareholder have essentially no equity value in the firm at the moment. So obviously, what has analysts recommended so far is to reduce the share of Technicolor. Kind of lines with the information I have so far presented to you guys. There's a point for third quarter's earning, they have beat the analysts expected earnings. So they are hoping that this might be the turning point for the firm. But however, at this stage of the firm, I think a lot of analysts are still rating the firm as reduced. Just aligns with the information I've so far presented to you guys. This is all I have for you guys. Thanks for having me in this way.